The headlines. The U.S. Defense Department says it's confident a balloon spotted over Montana is a Chinese surveillance platform.
The U.S. Defense Department says it's confident that a balloon spotted over Montana is a Chinese surveillance platform. These are believed to be the first images.
The U.S. is tracking a suspected Chinese surveillance balloon that's been spotted flying over sensitive sites in recent days. The balloon was most recently seen high above the western state of Montana, which is home to several nuclear missile sites, and it's also been spotted over Alaska and Canada. China has not commented on the claim.
A former Russian officer tells the BBC he witnessed Russian soldiers humiliating and shooting Ukrainian prisoners of war.
The Ukrainian had a blindfold on. The colonel put a pistol to the prisoner's forehead and said, "I'm going to count to 3 and then shoot you in the head."
Meanwhile, President Putin uses the 80th anniversary of the Soviet victory over the Nazis in Stalingrad to insist that Russia will win the war in Ukraine. A convicted Italian mafia killer has been arrested in France after 16 years on the run. He was hiding out as a pizza chef.
The U.S. also reaches a deal to increase its military presence in the Philippines as it seeks to counter Chinese influence in the region. The Australian tennis star Nick Kyrgios is due in court in Canberra later, charged with an alleged assault of a former partner in 2021. And COVID, vaccines, and those conspiracy theories. We speak to the Microsoft founder and philanthropist, Bill Gates. The fact that one child has been killed and a second badly injured when a freight train hit pedestrians in the German town of Recklinghausen. Eyewitnesses say the victims were dragged by the train for several hundred meters. Rescue workers are at the scene of the accident near a former freight yard. Ilhan Omar, a high-profile Democrat and the first Muslim U.S. Congresswoman, has been voted off the powerful Foreign Affairs Committee by Republicans. They accused her of making repeated anti-Semitic comments. The White House has described the move as a political stunt by the recently installed narrow Republican majority. A Guantanamo Bay prisoner who once worked for al-Qaeda and was tortured by the CIA has been released and resettled in Belize. Majid Khan said he planned to make the most of his second life. He's the Biden administration's first resettlement of a prisoner from Guantanamo, the U.S. military base in Cuba. The Manchester United footballer Mason Greenwood is no longer facing charges of attempted rape and assault. The Crown Prosecution Service said the withdrawal of key witnesses and the discovery of new information in the investigation meant there was no longer a realistic prospect of conviction. He was originally charged after audio of the alleged assault went viral last year on social media. Now, a bit closer to home for you, and a teenage girl is sparking debate about class after posting this seemingly harmless video. Well, in it, 17-year-old Zoe Gabriel was thanking her father for buying her first luxury bag. But here's the catch. The bag retails for 80 Singapore dollars, or about 60 US dollars. Her video has since gone viral, drawing more than 20 million views. While some people wrote positive remarks complimenting her and saying they liked her new bag, others appeared to mock her for using the term luxury to describe the item. Well, I'm glad to say that Zoe joins me now in the studio. It's wonderful to have you on the show. And can I just say what a self-assured response you had. I watched both videos and I was very impressed with how you managed some of that criticism. That can't be easy, having to be in the spotlight in that way. Were you surprised by the response your videos got?
Oh, yes. I was kind of surprised because I didn't expect so many people to be able to resonate with what I shared, but I'm so happy that they did, and to see all the positive comments coming in. I'm very grateful for them. Yeah.